Good morning, YouTube. An individual contacted me, left comments on my videos, and I don't know, I appreciated his situation, I appreciated his concerns, and what I mean by that, of course, is just that I was sympathetic. I'm not an expert. I have a hat. I guess this isn't it. That says I'm not an expert. I'm just a dude trying to figure things out. However, to the degree I can offer solutions or help, which is not... sorry, my windows are all foggy. To the degree I can offer aid, I want to, without seeming to be arrogant or dismissive of the depths of the issue involved. Okay, so to jump into this, his concern was, I don't seem to have any discipline anymore. And then he said, I want it back. And he said, no, I want a new discipline, a better discipline. However, he also said he doesn't believe in the religious, he doesn't believe in religion. I asked him some questions, but he didn't respond. He gave me, I believe what he did is he told me a story, and then deleted that off of YouTube so that nobody else could see it. And so I got a chance to read it once, but then when I went back to see it, of course, it was gone. For whatever reason, YouTube will let you read deleted comments once, and then not again. So I wasn't able... I wanted to reread it before I responded, and having not been able to do that, I can't quite remember the details. But, he's looking for something. He's looking for a rudder, a meaning in life, what John Vervaeke calls, he's trying to awaken from the meaning crisis. And he's gone through, he's read through The Master and His Emissary, and that was probably, sounds like that was the first step towards his awakening. So Michael, I guess, if you don't mind me saying your name here on the air, that's funny. Look into John Vervaeke and build what he calls ecology of practices is the best suggestion I can make. I mean, as for me, in my house, we follow the Lord because there's power there. That's the only way I know how to describe it. And I know a lot of people don't know how to believe in God, and I say you don't have to believe God as a set of factual statements. You have to trust him, and you trust him by trying him out, by seeing what will happen if you pray, by seeing what will happen if you read the Bible. And if things change, that gives you evidence for trusting him. Not for propositional facts. Those you can't get. It's faith. Faith as in, how do you get propositional facts that your wife will never cheat on you? She could always cheat on you. Or your girlfriend, whatever the situation. You can't stick her in a MRI scanner and find definitive evidence your wife will never cheat on you, that she will be faithful. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't have faith in her. And the same is true for Christianity. If the practices of Christianity, prayer, fasting, and I definitely think fasting is a regular practice that Christians forget to do. Honestly, even baptism, although I would trial God before you commit to him, because baptism is a symbol of truly committing. And he'll show up. I think he'll show up. Maybe not in a factually provable way, here's an amazing miracle that I cannot deny, now therefore I have to believe. No, he won't make you believe. It will always be freedom to not believe. In other words, you have to want it. You have to want to be changed by this ideal, by this highest order being, if you will. Not that there's not arguments. Again, it's not even. You can't even have a understanding of God that is free from contradictions. That's because you're not trusting the propositions of the theology any more than you're trusting the propositions of the facts. And so it is about trust, again, in the ideal of a heavenly Father, of his Son who died for you, who made the way, paved the way in his blood, so that it's frustrating. I have a very, very, very strong part of me that wants to do nothing but prove himself and achieve and be focused and do. I call him Fiat. And me and Fiat both have been learning to adapt to each other, because for the longest time I thought I was Fiat, and then I realized, no, this is a part of me. And Fiat has had a hard time accepting Christ, strangely. I got this mental image of Christ hugging him, and Fiat's just rigid, like he's taking a cold shower. Fiat was finally able to accept Christ in my imagination, as I let these figures play out in my head, when I can't remember the phrase perfectly, but it was something like, yes, like he was like, Jesus makes all my efforts meaningless, because all our righteousness is like dirty rags, says the New Testament. It's like we have to toss all that out. All our righteousness we have to toss out when we accept Christ. Michael, I was not intending to give you my Christianity 101, but you're getting it, so I hope it's good. So finally, he accepted Christ when... it's crazy to say a part of me accepted Christ that was having a hard time accepting him, but I think that's true. I think we do not fully accept Christ. We do not always realize that. When Christ said something like, "I make meaningful your efforts, that through me they are truly made meaningful." That just resonates so deeply with that part of myself that wants to prove himself. Okay. All of that to say, that is my path. That is the path I've chosen. I don't even know if Christ is real. He may be just another aspect of my personality that I've built over time as I've studied Christianity and followed it. And I shouldn't say Christianity, I should say follow Jesus. Because I say Christianity and there's a million preconceptions packed into that, many of which are really kind of awful. But Christ, I think it's easier for people to resonate with Christ. So I'm trying to follow Christ. All right, but Michael, if Christianity is not something you see yourself doing, if nothing in it resonates with you, cast out the fear of doubt. If it does resonate with you, cast out the fear of doubt. Ask Jesus to help you do that, and imagine him helping you do that. And I can talk more about that if you want me to. But if that's not your path, research John Vervaeke, Awakening from the Meaning Crisis. If Master and his emissary awoke you to your kind of slumber, then Awakening from the Meaning Crisis will begin to give you more tools and perhaps even the way to start walking the path. All right. Blessings on you, Michael. And I hope you find your discipline. I didn't even talk about this one. Well, that will be for another time. Thank you for your time.